I see a lot of flaky ass shit from these quote unquote gangsters, quote unquote thugs. I ain't never been no gangster. I was raised by gangsters. But I'm gonna give you some game from what I learned from being a nerd and being around those gangsters. First off, they wouldn't put children in the game. They'll run their little ass off somewhere, man. Go play basketball, football, or something. Every now and then they'll send you to go get a box of baking soda and you keep the change. They always give like a 20 or something. But they never wanted the youngsters to be in the game. See, a lot of my OGs either did Fed time or was in Angola or was so feared on the streets that they had to get murdered. None of the youngsters with that bullshit. I hear y'all songs, and I like a lot of y'all songs, but y'all messages are fucked up. All y'all want to sing about is fucking getting high and killing people and how many hoes you to smash. The shit that got old, man. I'm telling you now. Y'all sound like a bunch of fucking country bumpkins to me. I done watched it. At one point, people thought I was a gangster, but I wasn't never a gangster. I'm a nerd. I like to read books. I like to look at architecture. I like to see. I like to see the way things are designed. So when you see me just sitting around and not saying nothing, I'm paying attention to a whole lot. I just don't let you know what I'm thinking. The ones closest to me, they find out what I was thinking later. We got a lot of old cats that talk that civil right nonsense, knowing damn well they wasn't never with the movement. You got cats running out here. Nah, police kill his partner. He hugged the police and said, I forgive you. I forgive you for killing my family member. But let a nigga kill one of his family members. Boy, y'all go and grab every gun you could fucking find. It's war. It's war. It's war. We beefed out. That shit seemed backwards to me, man. Y'all motherfuckers won't fight amongst each other. And you know what it tells me by me being a nerd? That you scared of them other people. Sooner or later, you're going to let go of that fear. I'm hoping it's sooner than later. Because cats be violating. I used to watch them when I went to prison. And I am not proud of that. See, a lot of rappers don't tell you about what goes on in prison. They talk about all the jewelry they had and all the dope that they sold and how they was living the life. They don't tell you how it is really in prison. They need to really run the game down to you in these songs. I got an album I'm working on right now. Well, I'ma really run it down. I'm gonna have a bunch of features on this one. I usually just do it by myself. But I'm gonna have a bunch of features. If they go to talking all that gangster shit, the verse is off. We're not doing that gangster shit no more. It's black unity. I'm not about to set up here and feed off into the youngsters' mind because their minds are still developing. And I also blame the parent for letting them listen to it, just like I let my kids listen to some of this stuff. So I blame me too. But I'm about to really run it down to you how it really go down. How you paranoid everywhere you go. Motherfuckers shooting at your house, shooting up your cars. You might get shot once or twice. And if you ever smelt that blood, that thick red blood, it turn your stomach. See, motherfuckers don't tell you about all that where they gotta walk around with a shit bag on them. Smelling like shit and piss. Stinking up the whole area. All that gangster shit, that shit country as a motherfucker, man. All y'all motherfuckers trying to be gangsters, man, you either foreigners or your family foreigners or you're a descendant of foreigner. Cause we not into that no more. Y'all late in the game. You know, when niggas start doing the running man, we had already moved on. When we was fucking breakdancing and other people start breakdancing, we moved on. Nigga, my mama had 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying. I had been moved on from that. Y'all be late in the game. All that gangster shit, killing your own. Boy, y'all some country bumpkins. Y'all don't realize y'all country bumpkins. I just sit back and watch. And I might elbow whoever next to me. I'm like, look at this stupid motherfucker. He about to do something dumb. Motherfucker have $500 in his pocket. and still try to walk out the store with some shoes that he didn't pay for. This the type of dumb shit. Women won't pop on everything, just stinking up the place. Every time I see a woman pop now, I just think stink, funk. It's disgusting. Now, if you out there chasing a man, alright, I give you that. You trying to get your man. But if you got a man and you out there doing that, man, as soon as that nigga see that, he's supposed to cut you off. I'm gonna tell you something that my grandma told me. A few days of pain is better than years of misery. Cut their ass off. I don't care how much you love them. Go ahead, go cry in your room, because men do cry. Niggas be talking all that. I don't cry, I don't cry, I don't cry. Man, nigga full of shit. Niggas be lying to you. Them niggas cry. They try to play tough. Yeah, I'm this tough guy. I'm this tough guy. Nigga killed my best friend, or my best friend killed himself. Boy, I'm about to shed tears. Nigga killed one of my closest partner. Boy, I'll be the nigga killed my cousin. Boy, I'm in there shedding tears. And it's not tears of that I'm sad. It's tears of what I might do. Y'all be on some other shit, man. I be trying to get y'all the game. See, when I see a young black man doing something successful, you know you got some scammers, and most of them foreign. I ain't gonna eat front. Most of them foreign. But when I see a black business, I support it. I support a black business before I support any business. Let's keep that money circulating within our people. A lot of people don't catch that. They gonna sit up here like I was just talking to this chick. Me and Homer was talking to this chick why she got her nails done. And she said, 'cause I like my nails pretty. All right, cool. Who did your nails? Oh, this Asian chick. Why you ain't find a black chick to do your damn nails? 'Cause they are out here. Black women start opening up more nail shops. 'Cause I love me a good manicure and what they call it, pedicure and manicure. I love the bubble soaking on my feet and having somebody wipe my feet. That's why I got pretty feet. Any woman tell you that I got some pretty feet. But you see a black owned business, man, don't go in there acting all ratchet, man. Go in there with the highest respect. You treat them with a higher respect than you would treat the white restaurants. A lot of y'all cats twisted. See, turkey leg are good. I'd have called the cops on their ass. I'm a civilian now. I ain't no gangster. I'd call the fucking cops on your motherfucking ass. I ain't trying to be out here beefing, getting myself in trouble now. Now, if I feel like my life threatened, oh yeah, you gonna catch it. Cause I'm one of them head first niggas. But I'd rather it not go down like that. I'd rather you just go through the court system, live your life, pay your fines, pay me the money that you owe after I file my civil suit, and we just move on from there. But y'all gotta stop this nonsense. See, y'all learn from all them old sellout niggas. See, they locked up all the real niggas. And they left all these old cowards out here. The motherfuckers they could bully and handle any kind of way. Every now and then, a few slip through the crack. But for the most part, the real gangsters doing a whole lot of time. And when I say gangster, I don't mean like gangster, like, oh, I'm gonna kill you because you made me mad gangster. I mean, that was fighting for the black cause. And cats don't get it. They get around the white boys and they go to cooning and shit, being cheesing. You can see this motherfucking molars. You can see his fucking wisdom teeth smiling so hard because he got a white boy in front of him. I don't play that shit. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I ain't got no problem with no racists. As long as they do what I ask them to do. See, I want reparations. If it comes from a racist white boy, cool. Lyndon B. Johnson was racist. Am I wrong? And he signed the Civil Rights Act. It ain't about color and feelings no more. Oh, they put a black, the black Supreme Judge. Well, look, Clarence Thomas. Y'all be missing the whole picture. They give y'all symbolism. It ain't about symbolism. Fuck symbolism. What are you gonna do for me? Now, if you're gonna do something for me, I will vote for you. But I've gotten to the point now where I want that shit wrote on paper with your signature to make sure I'm gonna hold you accountable. If that shit on paper with your signature and you renege on it, then I'ma sue you. I'ma sue the shit out of you. I want all your money. I want them to shave the dog hair off your dog. And I want his ears chopped because I'm going to keep his ears chopped as a momentum or memento. People confuse black folk. It's time to wake up. And when I say wake up, I'm talking to the younger generation. I'm I was a fuck up in my youth, but I learned from the people before me. After civil rights, all they want to do is party. They want to dance, do drugs, get drunk, all this shit. Now that they done got old, they want to tell you what you need to do to be a man. You got to do this to be a man. No, you wasn't no fucking man when it was time to be a man. When you seen Martin and Malcolm, Medgar Evers, and all these other brothers get murdered, you turned to a coward. You wasn't no man. You supposed to stick your chest out. And there was a lot of brothers that stuck their chests out, and they gave them buku time just for saying stuff. But these motherfuckers that stormed the Capitol, getting slaps on the wrist, ain't no way Matula Shakur should have did that much time. Then they give a white boy who stormed the Capitol, don't quote me on this, but I think he got like 18, maybe 20 years, 15 years, something like that. He got something small. I'm hoping people could actually hear this conversation that I'm having right now. Because I watch some of my partners, and I know it's business. I understand business, but sometimes it ain't worth it. How about we just keep black business black business? They got black shoe owners, black shoe companies, buy their shoes. Stop buying them fucking Nikes. Stop buying them Reeboks. Stop buying them Adidas. If it ain't black owned, don't buy that shit. You want something to eat? Go to a soul food restaurant. But I'm gonna tell you, don't order the pork. I'm not a pig eating man. Fuck that pork. A pig is meant to clean up, but at the same time, I'm a hypocrite because I like crawfish, and he meant to ball crawfish, and he meant to do the same thing. But I don't eat that many because, as funny as it may sound, I'm allergic to shellfish. Whenever I buy crawfish, I get a box of Benadryl right next to me. And I eat a few. If I don't feel like my throat swelling up, I eat some more. Now, when I eat enough and I go to feeling like I'm swelling up, then I pop my Benadryl and shit. I'm the type of dude I'll pull up in your parking lot and go to sleep. I ask you, can I sleep? Because I'm very, very tired. Because I don't do it in a disrespectful manner. And most people, when they see that you are showing respect, they cool with it. Now I pull up in your parking lot, man. Knock on your door. Be like, sir or ma'am, I'm very tired. I don't want to hurt nobody on the road. And I don't feel comfortable parking at that gas station. if you want, I will set my keys. I'll give you one of my keys so you could check on me. And I'm just gonna go to sleep for maybe an hour or two. Then I'm gonna come get my key and I'm out. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know, they say you get more bees with honey than vinegar. But back to what I was saying with these rappers. They promoting all these goofies. Then they wonder why motherfuckers throwing water bottles at them and booing them and treating them like shit. Cause really, dude, y'all ain't what we want to hear. Y'all just got millionaire budgets behind you. Y'all shit sound like shit. Basically, y'all niggas can't rap. Up with them in the game, and in the game, one of them running insane, running insane, running in the game, running in the game. Man, what the fuck is that? Then the women, my pussy whole pink and my booty brown. Bitch, any fucking man that has sex know that. And if your booty brown enough, that mean you ain't wiping enough. Especially you bitches with the big ass. Y'all need to be using baby wipes. Big old stank ass. And it looked good in person, but I seen this chick today. Beautiful young lady. I ain't gonna front. She was a beautiful young lady. Didn't take no care of herself. Cause like I told you earlier, them motherfuckers kidnapped me and put me in a motherfucking mental hospital when I ain't I ain't never see that I'm trying to hurt me or nobody else. Cause really I don't want to hurt me or nobody else. Now self-defense is another thing. But this chick was musty. She got on a period and didn't even go take a shower. She just wanted pads. And I'm like, this is a beautiful young lady. I want to talk to her, but I didn't. Cause she would get kind of aggressive. I think something happened to her in her past, to be honest with you, to make her to feel that way towards people. Cause like me and her was talking cool. She was drawing and stuff, and we was talking cool, and she would sit by me. Cause most people wouldn't sit by it. They'll say she stink, but I'm not. I'm not in it for the sex. I just want to know what's going on and how I can help. I'm not saying financially, but I mean mentally. But then she went to getting kind of rough around the edges with everybody, so I kind of backed up. But she was a beautiful young lady. If she took care of herself better, kept her hygiene up, I guarantee you, She'll have dudes sniffing around her. They'll be, she'll have, every time you turn around, she got a new number in her phone. But then that goes to show you what I know. Maybe she was doing that because she wanted a man that just want her for who she is. And she probably would have cleaned up for that man. She was in her 30s. I asked her a bunch of questions and stuff. I didn't get too deep into her personal business because it's none of my business. But I wish her the best. I pray for her because I wish the best for her, you know. And young men, stop trying to be thugs all the time. That shit ain't cool, man. Y'all be walking around, you got your little guns and your pants sagging. Y'all talking all that rah, 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 rah. Man, don't nobody care about that, man. The majority of the people that's in the game, that's really in that street life, die with a gun on them. So that gun is not protection. How about be more kind? That's like me and his brother. We was going to the store today. I held the door for him. He held the door for me. And he was like, come on, big brother. I was like, thank you, young brother. He was like, thank you, big brother. That's the way we supposed to be. Treat each other with kindness. Let me hit my water again. Everybody in my family could tell you that I used to be a real live knucklehead when I was young. And you know what that brought me? Nothing but heartache and pain. Nothing but heartache and fucking pain. Y'all want to run around here claiming your little sets, claiming your gangs and all this, your blocks, and that's some foreigner shit. I be hearing, I be listening when Tariq Nasheed on Twitter, and he be talking about, what about the gangbanger? What about the gangbanger? These motherfuckers still living in motherfucking late 80s, early 90s when Colors came out. Man, nigga don't gangbang like that no more. The majority of the cats who get smashed these days is about money. It's hustling, which I don't agree with that. If you can't get it on your own, then what you gonna kill your brother for? Fuck, if you that big, bad, and bold, go and stick up where the real money at. Don't rob your brother. That man got kids to feed probably. probably got an old lady taking care of. You took him out this world for a few $1,000s. And you could have ran up in a spot and got you about 50 to 100,000. Think about it. Think about it. Y'all cats be on some other shit, man. I didn't even pick up my fucking medicine today. God damn it. I'll get it when I get off tomorrow. But y'all be on some other shit, man. Always trying to look tough and stuff. You know, something I realized, and I was talking about this at my partner detail shop. Willie's detail shop off Airline in LaPlace does an excellent job. If you ever in LaPlace, stop over there and spend a few bucks with the black brother. But I was talking to him about something. Wait, let me. Where is it? No, it ain't my medicine. That's my fucking medicine. God dog it. And all this sunflower seeds I spit out. Keep using that bag to spit some more sunflower seeds. I love sunflower seeds in case y'all don't know. I'll be on them sunflower seeds, hard and heavy. I sit up there and shit, I ain't gonna say how many I eat. I just punish them. I get down with the sunflower seeds. That be my little getaway. For anybody who don't know. If you know me, you know. I'm a sunflower seed dude. And I'm a fucking alcoholic. And I'm not bragging about that because I wish I never would have started drinking. And I pray anybody hear this don't drink. My doctor told me that I need to smoke weed instead of drinking. So that means I could get a prescription for weed. But I'm gonna need a substitute income because I make too much money doing carpentry. Now, if y'all go to put money in my Cash App and hit me up on YouTube, I might smoke weed. And you might even hear even more jokes from me. But I'm not in joking mood right now. I'm kind of upset. But my doctor told me that she would prefer me to smoke weed than to drink. I forgot to ask her to just give me a damn prescription then. Give me a prescription for it. But I need a substitute instant. I need a substitute income. I rap. I know a lot of y'all don't even be listening to my music. All you gotta do is type in WilliamMmoney.com. No, William M. Money the legend, or William M. Money the myth. And I named it the myth because they was trying to say I was a gangster. And I was saying that's a myth. I've never been no gangster. I'm a fucking nerd. I was just raised by gangsters. So you might see me do some stuff that gangsters used to do, but that don't mean I was a gangster. I wasn't never no gangster. I'm a square. That's my fucking top. God damn it, sunflower seed top. I can't find my damn. Fuck it. But I'm a square. I ain't no gangster. I ain't no pimp. I ain't no Mac. I'm a fucking nerd. I'm just a smart nerd. You know, I'm the type of nerd that when the real gangsters they come around and they got their little plots or whatever and they want to get away with something, they'll come and ask me. And I would weigh out the options. In other words, it was an algorithm. Let me just say it that way. But I would never participate. Not unless somebody was trying to hurt me. I know I'm talking long, but I'm sitting there just chilling, smoking. I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. They probably gonna send me home because these doctors got me in these fucking Valiums. And that shit probably show up on my drug screen. They even wrote it on the doctor's paper that it's in my system, so they probably gonna send me home. So I'm just chilling. I came to the park and I just felt like looking at the lights at the park and watch the cars go by. Cause actually I'm timing how often the cars go by. Not on no criminal shit, but I'm a fucking nerd. The fuck can I say? Stuff like that interests me. But gangsters used to come and ask me questions about how they get away with stuff. And I asked them some questions. When they find out the answer, I think about it. Then I'll be doing my own research too. They didn't realize I'll be watching who is capable of what. Because some of these cats be playing like gangsters and they really ain't no gangster. They just hang around gangsters. You could tell the real gangsters. Real gangsters gonna give you a fair one. Real gangsters gonna take it wherever you wanna take it. Win, lose, or draw. My daddy was a real gangster. I'm not proud that the police murdered him, but I know he was a real gangster. Because wherever you want to take it, he gonna take it there. Win, lose, or draw. If you lose a fight, you might not live to tell about it. If you understand what I'm saying. Hmm. These cars ain't passing that much now. It must be late. What time is it? Cause I know once that white boy see that drug shit gonna show up in my system, he gonna send me home. I already know how white boys work. I watch them harder than I watch black folk. For all you white people that ever hear this, I don't trust none of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all got a track record of being untrustworthy. But yeah, I used to be I don't know how many of y'all play Grand Theft Auto. I ain't on handicap or nothing like that, but I thought like the dude Lester on the movie, on the video game. I was the one behind the scenes setting up everything. Every now and then I gotta get out there. But that was rare. I ain't commit too many crimes. It's just that they knew that I was behind a few things. But I ain't no gangster. I'm just a fucking nerd. But I want the young black men to stop fighting each other, stop killing each other. That bothers me a lot. I don't even watch the local news no more. Because they talking about this person got murdered, that person got murdered. And it's all my little brothers. I don't want to see y'all like that, man. And yeah, I don't talk with that New Orleans accent. I done traveled the country, been to Mexico twice. My accent changed. I used to have the all that New Orleans accent, but it changed. When you go to being in different cities and hearing the way people say different things, and you got to pronounce it the way they need to pronounce it for them to understand what you're saying. It's like your accent change. And now I'm starting to speak more proper. I'm not saying nothing wrong with the New Orleans language. I love it. I love to hear my brother speak like that. But my accents have changed. I noticed it. A little chick pointed it out to me because I'm not no handsome dude. I don't even get it. maybe it's the way I carry myself or something like that, but women be flirting with me and stuff. And plus, I like crack jokes. I guess if you make them laugh, you got them. I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't know, but women be coming at me and they be like, "You ain't from New Orleans." I'm like, "Shit, I'm a charity baby. What's wrong with you?" But my accent changed. I switch it up. I remember when I was in Laredo, Texas. I used to run in Laredo, Texas, real heavy at one time. I used to have that Mexican accent. I used to come home like, "Yo, what's up, home? Hey, what's happening, homie? Hey, hey, man, buena mota." Nah, I'm joking when I say what a mota, because I used to be delivering it. I know y'all probably tired of listening to me talking, but I'm just running it right now. If you want to listen to it, go ahead. If you don't, hey, turn that shit off. But I do need my subscribers to get up. I need more subscribers. And I need more likes. I want to get into that algorithm. At first, I wasn't really interested in trying to get into the algorithm, but now I want to get into it. I want to be a part of that crowd because I see a lot of fake shit. Motherfuckers be they don't be honest. See, they be politicking. I ain't into that politic. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I ain't gonna cut no corners. I ain't trying to beat around the bush. See that's what rub a lot of people the wrong way with me. That's another thing that make white people respect me. It's funny. Niggas want you to beat around the bush. When I talk to white boys, I tell them just what's on my mind, and they respect me. Niggas will be getting mad, like, man, how you coming at me, bruh? What you mean? Like, dude, I just said move. Let me get a cold drink. If I tell a white dude, he be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I couldn't decide right now, so I'm go ahead get your drink, dude." But niggas be like, man, who the fuck you think you talking to, son? Man, nigga, what you want to do? Blah, 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 blah. Man, dude, I just want a cold drink and you standing there staring in that fucking glass like you done drunk four locos and you done went, hit that meth and snorted some coke and you just standing there staring. Man, let me get my drink, man. Move around, dude. Get my little drink and I move on. Cause usually when I go in the store, I already have a mind on what I want. I ain't one of them people that walk in the store and maybe I want this or maybe I want that. That's like with my shopping for my clothes. I go on the internet and look up what I want. Then I find out where it's at, and I go directly to it, buy my little outfit, and pew. My kids tell you I don't like no stores. I don't do no stores. When I go in there, I want to get what I want to get, and I'm out of there. If we grocery shopping, I already have a list. I have it wrote down. Pull out that piece of paper, or I need a bell pepper. All right, need some garlic. Uh, need some Texas toast, like that type of shit. But niggas be getting mad over that shit. I tell you a funny story. It's funny to me now. I was mad as hell at the time. I'm in New Orleans East by my little girlfriend. She wanted New Amsterdam vodka, and she used to like this lemonade that she mixed with it. She was the best cook in the world. I'm not gonna front. For all y'all ladies out there who think you could cook, y'all can't mess with her. Trust me. But anyway, I go to the store. I buy her little drink. I buy my little drink because we all for the weekend. And we about to spend a weekend together. I walk out the store. Nigga, I never seen from Adam. Never seen him before in my life. Walk up to me. See, bruh, you know what you could do for me? Bring me, bring me on. What project was that? Yeah, yeah, bring me by the Iberville. Said, bring you by the Iberville. He like, yeah, I need you to bring me by the Iberville. Say, nigga, I don't even know you, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to? He like, nah, I ain't mean it like that, but I need a ride by the Iberville. Like, homie, you not getting in my fucking car. And I let him, and I turned a little bit to let him see the gun hanging out of my pocket. Like, boy, I will bust you up right now, boy. Who you think you talking to? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, little homie. I ain't your homie, dog. I ain't never even met you, nigga. You want me to bring you by the Iberville looking like you on dope? Nigga, you gonna get a bag or something or rob somebody and have somebody kill me? Bullshit. I read that game real easy. It's funny to me now. Back then I was mad. I wanted to hurt old boy, but it was broad daylight and everybody was out and about. If it had been late at night, he probably would have got it. Yeah, I need you to bring me. I need you to bring me by the Iberville. Man, who I look like, son? Don't let these glasses that I wear fool you. Cause I do wear glasses sometimes. That be my nerd look. I put on my slacks, put on my button up shirt, my dress shoes, and my glasses. Then with my hair cut fresh. Another funny story. Me me and Joey went to we went to Shishi's. Now I was all the way out the game. I ain't gonna front. I'm no crying, no crying, no crying, no crying. This chick sat up here and me and Joey. See, Joey dressed street. Me, I like my little slacks, my dress shoes, my button up shirts, and my glasses and stuff. I like to look like a nerd. I ain't got no tattoos on me and none of that. Because that's the way I was raised. All the old gangsters say that's how they catch him, with the gold teeth and the tattoos. So I never got gold teeth and tattoos because I ain't tell them, they didn't know then. I used to be involved in stuff. I was active back then. I'm not active no more. But the chick woke up. She thought she was a psychic. I guess she thought she was a psychic. She talking about, let me guess. You're the drug dealer or the murderer. And talking about Joy. And he's your lawyer. Talking about me. Me and Joy looked at each other and bust out laughing. Because I used to be the wild one. And Joy about that paper. Joy gonna get that bread. Me, I'll fuck my bread up because I lose my temper. And it is what it is. Let's get it. Let's get it popping. It is what it is. I throw my vest on and all that stuff, and hey, let's go get them. Thank God I ain't never have to get nobody. I won't see that again. God forgive me. I won't see that again. But she thought Joey was a criminal. Joey is not a criminal. Joey is a crane operator. He made damn good money. And he's a hustler. I don't mean drug hustling. But Joey, he's my younger cousin, but he put me on the game of hustling. Cause me, I hustle, I make that money. But when people piss me off, I always started beef. And he had to talk to me one time and let me know that you making yourself hot. You killing your money. Cause you always into stuff. Ain't nobody gonna want to come deal with you and they don't know if whatever gonna pop off. But she thought I was a lawyer. And I'm gonna continue to dress like that because I like that look. I like to look nice and presentable when I ain't at work. I like to look like a lawyer or I work in a corporate office. I walk in there, they walk around in their little corporate suits. And when I'm off and I gotta go into HR, they see me, they think I work there in HR. I need to start lying to them and get on their computers and see what they doing. Because they probably doing some dirty stuff. But right now, I'm just sitting there running it. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. And I'm not gonna always be talking about other people's business. I'm not one of them dudes. I want to talk about what I've been through because Shit, I got so many stories about the stuff I've been through that I don't even need their material. I'm just gonna give it to you in increments. I just don't want my kids to suffer from my past bad decisions. Because I've made quite a few. This car's getting hot. I made quite a few bad decisions. But it wasn't my choice. Sometimes I didn't have a choice. That's one thing I can say. Anything I've been involved in where some end up bad, anything that I've been involved in where some end up bad, trust me, I wasn't the one who started. Because, like I said before, I'm one of them dudes that'll laugh at you and walk off. Now, if you put your hands on me, then, or if you go to talking like certain things, there's certain things you can say to a man that, nah, that's too cold. Turn that shit off. It's too cold. Certain things you can say to a man that will trigger him. See, I watch how the little youngsters tell each other, man, suck my dick. But now we in this day and age where it's a rainbow. So I usually ask them like, man, you really living like that? You in a fruity tootie? You a honey butt? They get mad when I go to ask them questions like that. Well, don't offer no man your dick. Or niggas will tell you, man, you could kiss my ass. I remember when I was a kid, somebody told my grandma, well, somebody said around my grandma, you could kiss my ass. And Grandma M said, baby, you never invite nobody to your ass because they might take you up on the offer. uh, I'm just running it right now. I don't care how long this fucking video go. I'm just sitting there counting calls. I didn't feel like going inside today. I'm kind of upset. Motherfuckers kidnapped me and put me in a motherfucking mental hospital. I couldn't believe that shit. And then it was lawful. And they told me that they kidnapped me. But I'll wait till I find the right lawyer. I'm filing a civil suit. You can't just fucking take me against my will. I ain't never said I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not homicidal. I'm not suicidal. At this point in time, anyway. Shit, I ain't think about suicide till they gave me that motherfucking medicine. I usually go to work, come home, tend to my kids, help them with their homework if they need it, or make sure that they doing it, because my son likes to dodge his. He'll dodge it, leave his room a mess. Talk about, Dad, can I go around the corner by such and such? Like your room clean? Yes, sir. Then as soon as he leave, his room dirty as I don't know what. Then the next day the teacher called me talking about he ain't bringing his work. So he gets mad when I punish him. And he to the age now where he feel like he could test daddy. Yeah, you 6'3". I'm only 5'6". And I know he my child because I blood tested him. His mama was mad as hell at me for doing it. But I still took that DNA test. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. But I just had to rough him up a little bit and let him know that, boy, I still got my strength. If we'd have gotten a fist fight, he'd got his ass tore up. But I don't want to hit my son. I don't want to hit none of my kids. I try to give them advice now. They got to the age where the baby whoopings out. I just take your iPad. Or see, he's still mad at me because I bought him an iPhone, and then he pissed me off, so I broke it. Then I bought him another iPhone. He pissed me off, and I slammed that one on the floor too. He mad over them damn iPhones. I don't give a damn. I paid for them. Shit, if I feel like breaking it, I'll break it. Especially if you're gonna be disrespectful. I, I I gave him the phone early before he was supposed to get it, because I was being kind. I said, boy, when I found out he tripping in school, I said, boy, give me that phone back. Why he throw the phone on him? Throw the phone away from me instead of handing it to me, and I'm right there where he could reach it to me. I picked that phone up and I slammed that motherfucker like Hulk Hogan slammed Andre the Giant. I bashed that goddamn phone. And he been mad at me ever since because I ain't buy him another one. And I'm not going to buy him another one. You're not going to disrespect me. You want another iPhone? Get your damn job and get your iPhone. He asked me for an iPhone a few years back. I bought him a lawnmower, a weed eater, and one of them things that blow the grass out the yard. You think he used it to go get his iPhone? Because to be honest with you, all he had to, and a lot of grass needed cut right after Hurricane Ida. All he had to do is go around like 3 yards a day for 1 week. He would have had that iPhone. But he won't hang around his little buddies. Alright? Hang around your buddies. They dropped the gun charge on him though. That's a wonderful thing. Because the dude took his charge. Because I was fussing at all of them about him not taking his charge. And I used to fuss at him about always carrying that damn gun on him. Keep that damn gun off you. You ain't in no serious beef. They wasn't beefing with nobody. You wearing that gun just to feel tough. Man, if you can't square with them knuckles, and like I told him before, if you can't square with them knuckles, man, and that gun they ain't gonna let you bring that gun in prison. You gonna have to square with them knuckles, or break you off a little piece of that fence, or sharpen you a toothbrush. You gonna have to figure out some kind of other way to use a weapon. But I don't want to see none of them in jail. That's my whole thing. That's my son say that they say he be a little too hard on me because I be telling them the truth. I done been through it. I've been in prison. I'd have been chased through buildings getting shot up. I'd have had my house shot up. I had friends' cars shot up that they thought I was in, which I wish I was in that damn car. He wouldn't let me come because he knew what I was going to do. I'd have been caught up in a whole bunch of situations. I can't really run it. But when I finish my my biography, I ain't gonna publish it until it's time for me to go. Then I'm gonna sit up there and let everybody know everything. I'm gonna let everybody know everything. Which, to be honest with you, if y'all actually Google William M. Money, the legend, you can hear some of the stories, or you can Google William M. Money, the myth. The myth is on Reverb Nation. William M. Money on the legend is on damn near every site. And you can hear some of my stories. I twist stuff up though. I don't tell it exactly how it went because I'm a firm believer in not telling on myself. That's why if DJ Vlad offered me $1 million, I'd turn it down. Keep my fucking job. Because you be digging in people business a little too deep. Nah, I don't rock like that. I ain't about to tell you too much. It'll be a boring interview, basically. Because I ain't gonna tell them shit. This little chick hit me up today, man. And she probably gonna hit because I'm gonna make her subscribe to my YouTube page. Me and I was just talking. We played a little Uno and stuff. It wasn't nothing serious. I didn't really think she was digging on me or nothing. But she kept sitting by me. So then I started catching hints. When she got ready to leave, she wrote her number down and handed me her number. Like, wow. She really was digging on old boy. But she 19. I'm 46 years old. What I look like trying to keep up with a 19-year-old? I need me a woman about fucking 35 to 40. 45. But they gotta look good, huh? They gotta look decent at least. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to be with the dimes though. I know how that rock. I done messed with quite a few of them. Dimes are egotistical. They have so many men flirting with them that they feel like, I don't need you, nigga. I can get somebody else tomorrow. I can replace you and all this. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Oh, I want to go eat here. What the fuck you want to go eat here in the icebox full of food? Let's just fucking cook something. I know how them dimes rock. Oh, all right, you buying a steak, but I need every color bell pepper to cook with my steak. Who the fuck do that? You act like I'm Bill Gates or some fucking body. Would I look like Warren Buffett? I like eating good, but shit, give me a steak with a green pepper and some hot sauce on the side. I'm not gonna talk about the condiments that go around it. I'm just talking about just that one particular dish, that one particular, well, let's just say dish. I'm not gonna talk about the condiments because I change them up, but you need every color bell pepper for your steak. Ain't you? Ain't you from the projects? Yeah, I'm from the projects, but I eat different. I don't give a fuck. You want to eat different? Let's eat some salads. Let's make some chicken salads, turkey salads. Then when you make the salad, they gotta have a certain type of ranch dressing for the salad. All you gotta do is give me a little bit of vinegar, some salt, pepper, and that salad gonna be gone. Black women, y'all gotta get it together. Black men too. I'm not just excluding black women. I mean excluding black men. Black men. A lot of y'all cats are feminine. I know you was raised by women. Y'all get mad over a little bit of nothing. Go to throwing temper tantrums and all this shit. Cause you ain't have no man in your life. I'm gonna give y'all black men some game if you're still listening. When your woman go to fussing, don't fuss back. That's gonna burn them up even more when you're not fussing back. Just sit there. If you're playing the game, keep playing the game. If you're watching a movie, keep watching a movie. If you're laying down reading a book, because I love reading books, lay down and keep reading the book. They gonna get so fucking mad. And when they get mad, you let them know that this ain't the time. Let's talk about this when you calm down. And once y'all calm down, then have a reasonable conversation. Because I'm pretty sure that in every argument there are valid There are valid arguments on both sides. And just sit down and talk about it, but don't go yakety yakety yak. Cause I be watching y'all cats on YouTube and all this stuff that TikTok and y'all won't argue back with your woman. Man, I ain't got time to be arguing with you, man. Look, man, look. This dude just hit a three on me on 2K23. I gotta get him back. I gotta get him back. I gotta get him back. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Then I shake him. And then go hit a layup. And while she fussing, I done blocked out everything. 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 I don't want to hear none of that while you irate. And women, y'all gotta stop that. Not everything is an argument. You can talk to each other. You can complain about something without fussing. Or, as I like to say, bitching. You can sit up there and be like, babe, next time you piss, can you please let the toilet down? And if you be like, yeah, yeah, and then next time he do it again, don't tell him nothing. Take that motherfucking card from that video game or TV or whatever you want and hide that shit. Tell him until you put that fucking toilet seat down, you'll never get it back. Aha. You can learn a lot from a dummy. You can learn a lot from a dummy. Alarm, shut up. Can't even look out at the fucking moon without this shit. Shut up. You can learn a lot from a dummy. I wanted to step out and look at the moon because it's shining real bright tonight. See, I'm one of them dudes that I've been working in the weather so long for so many years that I stand out and look at the moon and the stars, and you can actually tell the weather. I don't know where y'all at, but we're gonna have a tad bit of rain tomorrow. Why is my door still open? We're gonna have a little tad bit of rain. It ain't gonna be a lot. But it's gonna rain a little bit. Which I don't even plan on working tomorrow. That's why I'm staying up so late. That damn fucking psychiatrist, man, put on there that they're gonna have drugs that's gonna sow up in my system that they put in me. You put the fucking drugs in me. I didn't ask for that shit. They know I tell them don't put no fucking drugs in me. Then talking about put me on light duty. How many motherfucking carpenters you ever met that do light duty? What, she gonna put me in the tool room? Ain't no tool room on this job. Well, I swear, y'all white people do the most. You find out a black man make decent money and y'all try to sabotage that shit any fucking way it go. I ain't no $100,000 a year nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. Then this bitch, when my sister looked up, this bitch got so many bad reviews. They might take her psychiatry license. She might got to go into private practice. I hope she do go in private practice. I'ma schedule a session, an hour session, and just laugh the whole while. I'll schedule a whole hour session and just laugh. Like when every time she asks me a question, I just bust out laughing. I ain't gonna answer none of it. I'ma just laugh. Like, bitch, you did it to yourself. You sabotaging people. She got bad reviews from multiple black people, and she got bad reviews from a bunch of white people. And she's not an ugly woman. So I'm pretty sure her husband probably take care of her unless she getting that snicker. I made that bitch so red today, boy. When I sat up there and told her, she like, why do you think I do this? I said money. And I don't know if y'all know me. Well, I know y'all don't know me. But when you see my facial expressions, when I tell people stuff, everybody know like I'm serious. I'll work my neck and be like, money. Oh no, I don't do this for money. I do this to help you. If you was trying to help me, you would let me go. But 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 if you leave here today, you might die because of your alcoholism. I said, Miss, you have a better chance of dying when you leave here than me, because alcoholism kills less people than car accidents. And she got red, boy. She got red because she realized she ain't talking to a damn dummy. I'm always looking up statistics. That's why I know the majority of rapes are white people. Majority of death, white people. Majority of murder, white people. Majority of pedophilia, white people. And they try to say, oh, well, well, black people kill people at a higher percentage. All right, let's, for example, let's say this, because I ain't look at the statistics. I get tongue tied from time to time. I ain't look at the statistics lately. So let's just say 91% of black people are killed by black people. 87% of white people are killed by white people. You have more white murders in this country than there are black people. But see, they don't promote that on the news. And then well, black people are so violent. Black people violent? Shit, look at Russia and the Ukraine. Think about the Spanish Inquisitions. Think about World War One, World War Two. Think about all these mass shooters. They talking about, oh, black people kill people at such disproportionate rates. Shit, they had a dude out there at a concert. I think it was in Vegas. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was in Vegas. Stood on a balcony and just went to gunning people down. Shit, you might have one, two dudes, maybe a little clique against another clique, killing each other. And let's say 5 on 5, 10 people dead. All right, cool. That ain't cool. But all right, they did that. Then you have one white man walk in a building, shoot 9 black people in a church. One white man killed 9 black people in the church. And then he get a happy meal after? That a boy. Give him the old pat on the back. That a boy. We're going to make sure you are putting PC. I'm going to make sure you're protected while you're in jail. Until that black dude got a hold of him and beat his ass. And Dylan Roof. Who the fuck named a child Dylan Roof? Should have named his fucking ass Dylan. Excuse me, I'm swallowing. Should have named his ass Dylan Rootless. Go in there and pray with them people and kill them people. But I swear, these people have some gall. They they even call themselves the children of Israel, which the rabbis tell you that the children of Israel is the color of boxwood, which is my actual color. And they're from Africa. That canal between Egypt and Israel is man-made. That's why Moses, Pharaoh didn't know that Moses wasn't his grandson. That's why Moses, when he ran them other shepherds off so the girls could get some water for their flock, they said the Egyptian helped him. Everybody know how the Egyptians depicted themselves. Now they've been trying to whitewash it, but we all know the ancient Egyptians black. Oh man, that's like at the second miracle at the burning of the bush. Put your arm to your bosom and pull it away. It was leprous white. Now put it back to your bosom and it changed back to the regular color. He couldn't have been white. That's why skin cancer is so high in that land. Because even the land rejects them. You don't belong here. They don't belong there. I'm not a Hamite. I'm cool with a whole lot of Hamite. I rock with some Hamite. But I'm an Israelite. Now the one I don't rock with is Ishmael. And I know who Ishmael is. See, a lot of people don't get it. I don't really mess with Esau either. But Esau the one who cut my check. But I know who Ishmael is. And I don't really rock with Ishmael. Mm-mm. He's not my buddy. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy who made 46 that been studying the Bible since he was 13. Oh, and Deacon Sakari, if you ever hear this, you don't believe in a virgin birth. I can prove it to you over and over in the Bible about the virgin birth. If you really want to get into that, we can talk online or we can talk offline. And I will prove what you said is wrong. There was a virgin birth. See, when you say that stuff like, oh, there's no way that could be a virgin birth. that means that you doubt God, because God can do whatever he wants to. If he wants to put a dog tail on your ankle, you'll be walking around with an extra sock. You have to buy 3 socks. One for the dog tail on your ankle and 2 for your feet. Don't play with God. That's my father. But on that note, I think I'm gonna go take me a drive. What time is it? I don't know. I ain't trying to get the cops to pull me over. I want to know what time it is. Because they will harass you at certain times. Or it's 3:05. Don't know. No. I'm going to wait till 5. Because I know they're going to send me home when they read that doctor's note. I couldn't believe she put that damn drug that's going to show up in my system that they forced me to take. But I swear these devils. But the funny thing is, she told me that it'd be best, it'll be better for me to smoke weed than drink. Now I'm trying to quit drinking, period. So now I can get a prescription to get weed. And I don't smoke weed. I don't even like weed. I'm trying to completely get free of everything. My little nicotine, my e-pen, this is going to disappear soon. Soon as I quit this weed, because I'm giving it to the end of the month. By the end of the month, I will not be drinking no more. And then I'm going to start working on this smoking. And I'm still walking around with a damn nicotine patch on my shoulder. But nah, I ain't about to go around Pigeon Town right now. I don't know what them youngsters got going on. And wait till about 5. About 5 o'clock, they'll be ducking off. And then I'm gonna go talk to this white boy, and I know he gonna send me home. But I ain't tripping if he do send me home. I'm just gonna sit down and play the video game all day. And I'm gonna see about getting my weed prescription. I'll fix him. He won't play with me. I'll fix him. Y'all gonna give me a prescription for weed? Cool. I'm gonna go buy as much of it as I can. Fuck around, I get a pound of, I don't even know what type of weed they have. They have all kinds of different variations. I go get me a pound of whatever the strongest one is. I ain't gonna smoke none though. But I know what to do with it. and Dr. Umar. All for you, Deacon Sakari, because I really like the brother Deacon Sakari. He's a good dude, and I love your music. Not as good as me, but I love your music. But Dr. Umar, brother, man, s- stick to history and stuff like that. As far as the relationship stuff, bruh, that ain't your lane, homie. That ain't your lane, bruh. If I was a pimp, and God forgive me for even saying that, but if I was a pimp, I'd send all my hoes at you. Your school would never be built. That's probably why it ain't built now, because you spending all that money on these hoes. How in tarnations can Tyreek put up a museum that quick? And you ain't even got that school started, and you started years before this brother started. What is really going on, my man? Boy, you got a serious tricking habit. I ain't gonna front. I'm not gonna knock you. Because back when I was in the game, man, I used to walk up to chicks and ask how much it's gonna cost. Some of them caught on, some of them didn't. And then some of them just smacked my damn face and walked off. Or cussed me out and walked off. Boy, you got a real life tricking habit, man. Slow down, my man. How you gonna teach these kids? How you gonna teach these boys and you can't control it in your pants? I'll tell you like this. I used to be a horny toad. And when I say horny toad, I don't mean that literally. I mean, I used to always be horny. I was a sex addict. It's going on 2 years of me being abstinent. And it's not because I ain't tried. It's because I've been turning down. I I could have been I could have been out there loosey goosey. Just like that chick gave it a number the other day. Just slide me her number. I'm not a handsome man, but you know, women like men that are rugged men. There's a saying that goes like people always want what they can't have. Or let me put it even in better terms, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Maybe you'll understand that. See, women know that I'm abstinent, so they steady try to throw it at me. Steady try to throw it at me. But I turn it down. I want to get to know them. The next woman that I sleep with, I plan on spending the rest of my life with. If I was building a school, I wouldn't spend the HVAC unit on some cat. I wouldn't spend the sheetrock on some cat. I wouldn't spend the electricity on some cat. I get tempted from time to time. Don't get me twisted. I'm human. It been time to time they tried to set old boy up. I was about to slip. I was about to slip. They tried to get old boy. This little chick tried to set me up, and I was about to break my vow. But I'm glad that God showed me what was going on, and I brought everything necessary to make them to back off. But dude, that school should have been done. And as far as that Pan Pan African stuff go, man, miss me with that. I'm Yahudian. Get in line. No Pan African. I'm Yahudian. To the blood show. To the bone gristle. I'm Yahudian. Not into all that Pan African. We the only ones over here doing Pan African. Y'all want to celebrate Kwanzaa? 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 I ain't never met a nigga in my life that celebrate Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa? Boy, if you don't stop Kwanzaa, that Pan-African nonsense. And I love my brothers in Africa. So I'm not a fan of Nigeria. I ain't gonna front. South Africa, I love them. Ethiopia, I love them. Well, some of them. Sudanese, I love them. There's a lot of countries in Africa that I love, but where they fail at is their tribalism. What they need to do is make the whole continent into one country. And each country has a governor and put one president over it. And get some of them nukes from Russia. Some of the weapons from Russia. Get some training from Russia. Cause I'm pro Putin. I ain't gonna eat from it. I like Putin. I don't like some of the things he did. Just like I don't like a lot of the things I did. But I'm pro Putin. And right now I'm looking out my window. I'm hoping the CIA don't pull up and try to drag me out my car. They already snatched me up once. Not the CIA, but I like Putin. Would I bow to him? Hell to the no. I'm Yahudian. Will I bow to Saudi Arabian prince and kiss his hand? No, I'm Yahudi. Kiss my hand. Will I bow to the Pope? No, I'm not even about to meet with that devil. Shit. He probably smell like little boy Dookie when I walk up on him. But Umar, you are not one of us, and we know it. So stop speaking on FBA issues, brother. Please. If you want to do your Pan-Africanism, have at it, my man. Do your thing. I ain't mad at you. But don't speak on none of our issues, because you ain't one of us. You don't know our struggles. You don't know our pain. All you know is what you read in the book. I know what my ancestors passed down through speech or what they used to do. Like a disobedient kid, they were putting a sackcloth, light a fire under it where the smoke goes up into the sackcloth, and they would beat the cloth with a stick. Don't speak on my people. You're not one of us. All you do is just fucking keep sticking your foot in your mouth. And I guess it tastes pretty good. Because I remember when I was a baby, I used to like sticking my foot in my mouth. But that says a whole lot about you. That you still a baby. Stay out of our affairs. Do your Pan-Africanism. Enjoy your Pan-Africanism, my brother. And I wish you well. But don't speak against what we're doing. Because you're going to get real live backlash. Dr. Umar. See, I know y'all like to hear the doctor in front of it. Because I call whatever that lady was, a psychiatrist, I called her Miss. She said doctor. That shit don't mean nothing. All you did was study something that somebody else thought of. And you passed the test by memorizing something that somebody else thought of. How about create your own ideas? Shit. I prefer Dr. Dre.